If you were a fruit, what fruit would you be? How many trees are in Central Park? Are you a cat or a dog person? If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Here's how to not get caught off guard and answer the weirdest of interview questions with confidence while also showing you're the best fit for the job. But first, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and bell to be notified every time I post a new video about job search and interview prep advice. Welcome, I'm Kristen Zavo, a certified career coach and the best-selling author of Job Joy, your guide to success, meaning, and happiness in your career. I help high achievers to land jobs and build careers they absolutely love and that love them back. While weird interview questions can seem incredibly irrelevant, only adding to an already stressful situation, the purpose of them is threefold: to test your creative thinking and problem-solving skills, to see if you can stay cool under pressure, and to suss out indirectly if you're a fit for not only the job, but the culture. Here are 5 tips to answer these questions, and be sure to wait until the end where I'm going to share a couple examples. Number 1, take a breath. It's okay to pause and think. 2, ask clarifying questions if need be. 3, put yourself in the shoes of the person who is perfect for this role. What personality attributes, preferences, and strengths does she have, and how would that influence her answer to this question? Hopefully you're not too far off from this perfect person for the role, but can really help to get into the sort of avatar of this role, which will help you think as though you were that person. Number 4, as much as is possible, see if you can have fun with this. Attitude is just as important as your actual answer. And then number 5, outside of interviewing, see if you can do some activities that will really help you think on your feet, like improv. So we're going to go into a couple examples, but first, tell me in the comments, what is the weirdest question you've ever been asked in an interview? Let's start with a simple example. We'll say that you are interviewing for a sales role and they ask you, do you prefer cats or dogs? Remember, no answer is right or wrong. It's about how and why you answer the way you do that matters. In this case, you might say something like, I'm more of a dog person because they're more relational, they go after what they want, because they partner with their dog parents, much like a salesperson partners with their clients, versus a cat who generally sticks to themselves and is more self-centered. Now let's do a tougher example. How many trees are in Central Park? I was actually asked this question when I was interviewing for a strategy role. And if I were to answer now, again, like I told you, I would pause, I would think, I would ask some clarifying questions. What is the greater purpose of this mission in this hypothetical situation? What constitutes a tree? Are we talking about any kind of plant? Is it a budding tree? Does it have to be a full tree? What degree of accuracy is needed? What resources do we have at our disposal? And I would put myself in the shoes of somebody who already had the strategic role, who was already really successful. And I know that they're going to want to see that I can break down a problem and I can create an effective and efficient solution to solve that problem. Depending on the answers to the questions I asked before, I might start with what information is available. A quick Google search shows that Central Park is home to more than 18,000 trees. I could get in touch with the Central Park Visitor Center or the New York Botanical Garden to see what other resources were there as a sort of starting point. Now, if 100% accuracy at a specific moment in time was vital to getting this question right, then I would need to figure out a way to break up the park, maybe hire people to literally count every tree in their section, accounting for a certain margin of error. Even though this particular problem isn't at all related to the job at hand, showing how I think through who I would hire and how we would organize and execute on this task, this would really show the hiring manager that I have the critical thinking and the problem-solving skills that are relevant to this role. Again, remember, no matter your answer, the key here is to show that you can respond to the unexpected question in a calm, non-defensive, and non-defeated way. In this case, if it's a question that you would really need a lot more information, you might even start with how you would actually answer in person. You might say something like, when I'm asked a question that either I don't know the answer to, or I know I will need more time to respond to effectively, I simply tell the person just that. I go back, I collect the relevant information, I do my research, develop a plan, consulting with colleagues as necessary, and then reach back out with a well thought out answer. And this might be what you start with before you go into your hypothetical answer. So, how was this? What interview question would you like me to cover next? P.S. If you're looking for more tips and tricks to nail your interviews and overall job search, I'm here to help. Check out my interview question playlist linked below, as well as other resources to help you land the job. See you next time.